This is a 2008 Campion 595 Allante bowrider, and it's powered by a Volvo Penta 5.7 litre GXI dual prop stern drive. It's a fuel injected engine. It makes 320 horsepower. It's the maximum horsepower you can put in one of these 595 Allantes, and it is consequently a bit of a rocket ship. But we're going to take a very quick walk around this boat now. I'm going to try and show you the condition that it's in, the features that it has, and hopefully help you to figure out whether this might be the right boat for you. The 595 Allante is 19.5 foot long in the hull, but this one has the extended swim platforms, so that takes the overall length up to 21 foot 7 inches. So a nice big boat. It's got a walk-through transom. It's a full fiberglass deck inside. It's rated to carry up to 8 passengers plus gear. C category C rated. This one has a nice black hull color band, and that big engine with the dual prop drive means that it's a real high performance boat. If you're looking to do water sports or you just want to bomb across the bay at 50 miles an hour, this boat will do it. Now, we are super busy recently, and we're trying our best to get boats advertised and published quickly. So there are a few extra bits and pieces to this boat that we don't have on it at the moment, like the spray hood camper covers. There's snap-in carpets with it as well. So there's a bunch of things that you're not going to see on it just right this second. But if you check out our photo gallery on the website, we should have photos up there with everything on in the next little while. And also we might, if the boat hangs around for a few weeks, we might get another video done with some of those extra bits and pieces. But for now, this is just going to be a quick video tour. So the extended swim platform, as I said, increases the length by 2 feet, makes it really convenient for swimming off the back of the boat. Having the boarding ladder over on the port side, completely away from the stern drive, is nice and safe as well. So if you've got kids getting into the water, you don't have to worry about them being near the stern drive. Also makes it really easy to put on water skis and wakeboards. If you're using the boat for water sports, you've got that central ski tow eye there. You've got a remote trim switch here, so you can trim the stern drive up and down without having to climb into the boat. Over here, we've got a little bit of storage, and then you've got a central cushion in the middle of the sun pad at the back that lifts up to walk in. So we'll take a look at that once we get on board. Condition wise, the hull is really nice. A few lumps and scuffs and scrapes out of it here and there, but it's never been anti-fouled. The boat has always been launched and recovered, so there's no anti-fouling paint on the bottom of it, which is really good. We've got a nice stainless steel rub rail. We've got pop-up stainless steel cleats all the way around the boat as well. That one's a wee bit stiff. We've got a Campion badge there, the Allante 595 model identifier. As I said, there are some scuffs and scrapes around the boat if you're looking hard at it. But you know, for an 08 boat, it's certainly not bad. We've got docking lights in the bow underneath those little hooded covers. We've got a fold out boarding ladder on the bow as well, so you can board the boat from the bow and the stern. This one has had this electric winch system installed with its own dedicated battery here. So maybe not the prettiest looking thing, but it is quite effective. You got a remote control for it. So if you're recovering the boat, it's obviously a roller coaster trailer. So this boat has been set up for like beach launching. So you can run that the chain out, or the wire rope, hook it onto the bow eye, and just at the push of a button, recover the boat onto the trailer. So it makes it something the owner had done to make it easier for him to launch and recover. As you can see, the bottom of the boat is all in real good condition, and the original gel coat finish. Port side is a bit cleaner than the starboard side. Obviously the starboard side is the side that the boat would have been berthed on or tied up on. This side's in better nick. There's still a few wee scuffs, the odd scuff and scrape here and there, but you got those pop-up cleats, windscreen surround, nice curved windscreen in this thing. You've got your fuel filler cap here, stern cleat, and the 595 Allante badge as well. The 5.7 litre GXI Volvo is matched up to this dual prop stern drive. So it's a DPS drive. It's got a pair of stainless steel Volvo props, or the F5 propellers. And with that 320 horsepower motor, this drive gives the boat an excellent turn of speed. Great hole shot for getting on the plane. Bellows and stuff are in good condition. The boat did just come to us from the the regular mechanic, Lakeland Marine, who's looked after this boat over the years. So it was full serviced and gone through and checked over, so you can be sure that it's in mechanically sound condition. The engine bay in this thing is really tidy, which we'll show you once we step inside. The big swim platform makes it a breeze to step onto the boat from a jetty as well, from the port starboard side. And it's a nice beamy boat. It's 8 foot 2 inches wide. You have this central walk-through, so you can pop this cushion out of the way, and you can even keep that stored inside the boat somewhere else. And you got this fiberglass, molded fiberglass walk-through. You can also pop that center cushion out of the way, and it means you can get in and out of the boat without having to climb over any seat cushions. Once you're in, it's a fairly typical layout. You've got the bench seat aft, you've got pedestal seat for the helmsman and passenger, then you've got that nice seating area out in the bow as well. All nicely finished off with stainless steel capping on the windscreen frame, stainless steel handrails, your stainless steel cup holders. The dash looks the part. Nice wide entryway out into the bow area as well through this open and windscreen section, and a nice deep set. You know, these seats up in the bow are recessed down into the boat, so any of your front passengers are going to feel safe and secure inside the boat with their own stainless steel handrails and stuff like that as well. This is a one owner boat from new, and it's all in very original condition, so it's all the original upholstery. We have a set, as I said earlier, there's a spray hood cover for it. There's a bimini frame that goes up so you can put a spray hood cover on. There's tonneau covers as well, cockpit and bow covers. There's the snap-in carpets are there, the original cool box. It's all there and together. But it is showing its age in places. You know, the upholstery, there's a little tear here. You know, there's a few wee scuffs and marks on the upholstery that didn't actually clean up. Again, it's one of those boats, if you're looking for something, you know, if you're completely anal and you want something that looks like brand new, you'd have to spend a wee bit of money on this one to get it there. A reupholstery job would be the main order of the day. But the important bits have been looked after, and the owner has taken the time and spent the money to keep the boat kind of mechanically right. So there's the engine in this thing, a Volvo 5.7 GXI, makes 320 horsepower, it's fuel injected. This is a big engine for a 19.5 foot hull, and this thing will go like a rocket ship. As I said, just come from the mechanics as well, Andy Clark at Lakeland Marine, and it's had a full kind of going over and going through. So it's a nice, clean, tidy engine bay. Starting on the button, we will do our best to get this boat on the water for a sea trial as well to show you how well she's running. There's a new blower motor down in there. Bit of storage down in the engine bay as well. You got an automatic bilge pump down in there. You've got a plastic fuel tank. You've got twin batteries on this boat on port starboard side, and all your engine checkpoints and everything are all nice and easy to get to. The engine would have been flushed out after each use as well. So yeah, the owner really concentrated on making sure that mechanically the boat was sound, and there's the odd spot here and there on the upholstery that maybe needs a wee bit of attention, but that's the important bit, and it's working well. There's storage underneath each of the seats. There's a cool box that goes in that spot. We have the cool box that's there. This is obviously your walk-through, part of your center walk-through. You've got storage underneath this seat, so stacks of storage space. Side pockets in the port and starboard sides. You got a big ski locker onto the floor as well, so you can pop skis and wakeboards and things in there. It goes right up underneath the bow. Nice glove compartment on the port side, and you've got cup holders and a wee storage cubby bin with a 12-volt power socket at the helm. Out in the bow area, so you've got the closing windscreen section. You also have a sliding door that slides down in here, so you can completely close off that bow area. So if you're out, you know, it's getting late in the evening, you can easily put in the bow door, close the screen over, stops the wind whistling through the boat, so that's nice. That's all there as well. It's not in the boat at the minute, but we do have it. And then up here, you've got more storage bins and cubbies all around the boat. You've got these hinged seat bases here, so you get storage in both sides. Another little storage bin underneath there. You've got storage behind the seat backrest as well. Look at those big bins there. So there's stacks of room for getting all your gear and equipment stowed away on this boat. So if you're going out for a full day in the water, you've got somewhere to keep all your bits and bobs. Got this wraparound style Helm seat. You've got a tilt adjust steering wheel, throttle and shift lever falls easily to hand, and there's a flip up bolster on this seat, as well. So whenever you're sitting with the bolster up, you're looking straight over the top of the screen, and with the bolster down, my eye line is straight through the screen. So great visibility from the helm. In terms of the gear and equipment, then you've got, turn on the battery here and we'll fire things up to show you what we've got. So switch gear, we've got our blower motor, engine blower motor beside the ignition switch. We've got a speedo and rev counter. We have our engine instruments over here, so key on to power these up. Oil, pressure, temperature, voltmeter, fuel gauge, trim gauge, and a digital depth finder as well. Then you've got your navigation light switch, brings on your backlights and your instruments. Bilge pump is running. Horn, one of those like high-pitched sea ray style ones. You get your docking lights on the bow, which are both working up in those little recessed underneath those little hooded covers. You got your cockpit lights there. They're also like lights underneath here to illuminate the footwells. And you have these engine room lights, which are pretty cool. So they're in the back in the engine bay, so if you're looking to check your engine room after dark, you can do that as well. So everything there looks like it's working. The only thing that's not powering up at the minute is the stereo. Now, we haven't looked into this. Pretty old school stereo at this stage. I would recommend changing that out for a nice Bluetooth one, so you can play your tunes off your phone and stuff. But yeah, nice helm station, well appointed, nice condition. And as I said, if the boat's still here in a couple of weeks' time, we will try and get a sea trail video done as well to show you how well this thing performs. Even it's not going to be sold without a sea trail, so whatever time we're doing the sea trail, we'll get a video of this one, because I'm keen to get a run in it just to see how quick it is with that 5 point. I know it's going to be fast, and the owner told me you got to keep your wits about you whenever you're driving this thing, which I well believe. But yeah, I'm keen to get a run in it because it's going to be a quick boat with a 320 horsepower in the engine bay. But yeah, nice helm station. So there you go, that's a quick whistle-stop tour of this Campion 595 Allante bowrider. If you're interested in the boat and you want to come and see it, if you've got any questions about it, or if you want to talk about the logistics of getting it to your home, berth or marina, please don't hesitate to give us a shout. You can do that by calling the number at the top of our website, or you can send us an email to sales@gulfstreamshop.com, or you can fill out the callback request form on the Campion 595 page of our website, and we'll contact you at a time that's convenient. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you find it useful.